I need to go let my dog outside, so take a 2-minute break here, run to the bathroom, get a beverage, whatever, and we'll come back and we'll see the Ugg family in the morning.
Good, because I'm like, I did not know what to do with the story. I was like, Joe, you want me to come up with a story right now? Really? Okay.
No, you're good. And I think Tuga and Oga being at odds with each other is going to be a really fun dynamic of like you were saying, like new age parenting versus like old country parenting.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think and the way what was the person playing Zoc? What was his name? Nolan? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
Right? I think.
Yeah. The way that Nolan was playing Zoc, I feel like also is just like perfect. Because I think he embodies
the entire family dynamic so much.
And he embodies like all of the traits that I feel like Oga like values the most. And like the way that she has very clearly like shaped her son.
I love your accent for her. It's perfect.
Oh, thank you. I kept going back and forth because I was like, because I don't know, the stereotypical old lady accent, I just like, the idea of doing this for like hours at a time, I was like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
But I can give her like a Russian type accent to make her seem like she's sort of.
No, that was really fun. I like that.
Yeah.
I don't know how people can do the accents, because Joe, she does accents for everything. I'm like,
as a fellow DM, it's
I am fully choosing to believe that Qeela got her father's accent.
Oh.
That is
that's perfect. No, that is. I think that's so perfect. Also, the player that plays Zoc, your name is Nolan. Nolan. Okay, sorry, because I didn't know everybody's real names.
I love when like we don't even have a session 0 and it's all coming together.
It's what happens when you work with professionals.
It's what happens when you work with professionals. Yeah, I love it, and props to all of you for. Have any of you met before that?
No.
I mean, I know all of you have met me. Well, maybe not.
I played one game with Nolan, and then one with Hale, I think.
Yeah.
And one with MJ.
Yeah, we did the Oz 1-shot, 2-shot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that one was
and
fun.
I've done a few with MJ.
That was fun. Yeah.
Old person. Josie and MJ, old person.
I don't do old person.
You weren't in that one. Never mind. Josie and Nolan heist. Me and Aaron SpongeBob. Me and Aaron did SpongeBob together. God. Me and Haley, but we've done plenty, so many. But this is me and Skullie's first time playing together, which is awesome.
Yes, very exciting. Thank you for having me. I'm honestly like blown away by everybody already, and we've only been playing for like 45 minutes. So
I know, it's incredible.
I feel very honored to be a part of this group and watching all of you work. As a forever DM, I don't get to play very often, so when I do get to play, it is really nice when I get to play with players who like really commit and do a great job. So thank you.
Aw.
I've really liked everybody seems to have a very clear niche so far. Like I was saying, like props for meeting each other 0 to 3 times total and playing family members, which is like a really kind of intimate player character relationship to start with. Nolan and Josie have played in one heist together and now they're married. And I don't think they spoke to each other in the heist one shot, I'm going to be honest. Yeah, and then like mother-child for several of you, father-child, etc. Nolan kind of didn't get to choose what he had to play because he was the last. He got the last straw. So hopefully you're cool with being the dad.
Pretty good dad.
You are so muted, gonna be honest.
Oh, the deep sigh. Oh no. Oh no.
I guess.
Zoc's gonna be so quiet for the rest of this session.
I was on push to talk.
There you go. That's what it is with tech. It's always one simple thing that's wrong.
Yeah. No, so I have been talking this whole time, and I was,
We're not ignoring you.
Thank you
You're
all.
welcome.
Qeela is killing me. I love it so much. It's so funny.
So why
It's
not?
hilarious. Yeah. But, like, the dad is just, like, a character I'm so not used to playing in any capacity. Like, I feel like I always try to do some, like, cool, whatever, rogue or something, and it's just so different. So, like, honestly, being put into it is dope. I actually really enjoy it. It's nice.
Yeah.
To try something
I'm
different.
loving already the dynamics between Hoku and Qeela, just having like the family that thinks she's sort of
And you have to
strange.
consider a little bit of stolen valor here. In addition to the wine and its firstborn daughter, so.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
true.
Absolutely.
So true. Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, Skullie, do you want to talk a little bit about Oga for you and how you found her and how you're, like, settling into her as we get going?
Yeah, I mean, I've played old ladies before. I think most of the time, I've played. I think I've played one other old lady before, and she is very not like this. Very chaotic. Very like. She's like an herbalist in the middle of the woods, like witchy vibes. But with Oga, I think I've never played a character that is this. Rigid, or at least in terms of how I imagine her to be. Obviously, the scene that we opened on for Oga, very vulnerable, and that is a very hidden part of her. Typically, she is very outspoken. She's very opinionated. She's very critical. She's very strict. She has a very specific idea of how everyone should behave. The relationship that we talked a little bit about in the general chat, that she has with like Nala, of like she's very glad that Nala is interested in things like bugs and like fish and like snakes and stuff, because like that's how you survive. Knowing what can kill you, that's how you survive. And having a very positive relationship with one of the young ones who might act out, I think is a good way for her to like get out of her comfort zone too. It's like, okay, well, you know, Nala did it, maybe it's not so bad.
Yeah.
She's maybe not as hard on Nala as she is on everybody else.
Right. And Josie, what about Tuga for you? How has this been for you so far? Playing a mom. You've also never played a mom.
Yeah, I've played a mom before. I don't think I've played like a family dynamic before at all. But yeah, so I like it. I like everyone's characters. They're very fun. All the accents and everything. It'll be very interesting to play. So.
What about Qeela?
As in, what's my take on my character? Or
Yeah. What's
what's
this
Tuga's
been
on
like
mine?
for you? Oh no,
I
your
mean-
own character. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, I am myself a forever DM, so I'm used to, you know, shoving my head in whatever square hole it can fit in. So I feel like Qeela is oddly a more natural extension of myself as far as like a character to go into. It's not that far out, because I mean, it's a lot of easy tropes in my opinion, and it's just like, okay, sitcom come here, I'm you now.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like she's got like a lot of resentment towards how she was brought up and how Zach is exactly how they were brought up. And so she's 100% like, okay, kids, you're gonna be yourselves. You're not gonna be your parents.
Yeah.
Which I feel like is probably very antithetical to every other teaching thus far.
Yeah. What about Hoku?
I always feel like I also DM a lot, but as a player, so coming up with her, I was just like going for like what's a good bit that I can expand on and like make into a whole character that's not gonna feel like a character that is a bit also. And I love the way that you like fleshed out that moon thing like right away and made it feel like it was meaningful. Well,
Yeah.
despite being like it's something people are gonna laugh at. It's funny, but also like it means a lot to her.
Yeah.
I also do think she has like a lot in common with each of her family members. I think especially she probably has a lot in common with her grandmother, how she is very emotional and like I don't know, lonely at this point, since her grandma is now going through that same thing, but she doesn't want to show it to anyone, and that's kind of why she puts up like a rebellious front of like, well, I'm not like the rest of you and you don't understand me. And she makes it try to seem like, it definitely makes it try to seem like it's just not quite as deep as it is.
Yeah, absolutely. And Nala?
Nala's kind of like a challenge for me. Usually I'll just play characters who kind of jump in, throw themselves at things. But to play someone who you're not sure how your character's gonna be by the end of it, because she's a young, impressionable child going through hardships that she doesn't know, and things she doesn't know how to traverse, so curious to see where the character takes me.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, awesome. I didn't super know what to expect going into a caveman one-shot, which is why I also gave the little vibe check of like, are you guys gonna be like talking like cavemen? I just need to catch the vibe before we get into this.
Oh my god.
I'm really glad you did not. But yeah, this is fun. I've never really run anything like this before. I've never run this system before. So, I mean, I've run Kids on Bikes, but I've never run Never Stop Blowing Up before. We've already had 2 blow-ups. 3, I think 2. 3, yeah. But yeah.